Good morning, everybody. Hello. It's 10 o'clock, Thursday, November 1st, 2018. So, hello. We're going to see if I'm really live and if anyone joins me. I really just announced that I was going live yesterday, I think. So hopefully, yay, Kathy Neal. So hopefully people will join us. If not, you can watch the replay. It's fine. But yay, Kathy, for being here. Good morning. Everybody who watches, make sure you comment because you will get entered into a drawing for an awesome prize. And if you share the video, you'll get entered for another awesome prize. So I will remind you guys about that throughout the video when I think of it. And I appreciate you watching, commenting, sharing, all that stuff. So it's November 1st, the first day of the new month. Yay! Hope everyone had a great Halloween. Didn't eat too much candy. Handed out candy to trick-or-treaters, all that stuff. We handed out candy to trick-or-treaters, but I did not eat any. Hey, Cindy. Because I'm going on Stampin' Up's onstage trip next week, and I'm on a diet. So no candy for me, but I like candy. So remember, as you hop on here, comment so you can be entered into my drawing. And if you share the video, it helps me a lot, so I appreciate it. And I'll put your name into another drawing for another prize for that, which I'll show you the prizes right now. How about that? Okay, so the prize for commenting, just watch the video, make a comment. Also, on the comments, if you have questions, you know, or suggestions, maybe for some stamping thing I say or whatever, hey Pam, go ahead and make those kind of comments too. We appreciate that. But the prize for commenting on this video today here on Facebook Live is a card kit to make 4 cards. Look at that. It has a whole roll of burlap, what do we call this? Trim, braided linen, sorry, braided linen trim. And, oh, thank you, Cindy and Kathy. So it has a whole pack of that. I'll email you the PDF tutorial if you're the winner. And then all the supplies you need in here to make 4 cards. And these are the 4 cards that the kit will make. So this one, they all use the Falling for Leaves bundle. And that card. And any embossing and die cutting that is possible has been done for you in the kit. But you'll have to stamp it yourself. And then this one where we colored in with some blends and stuff. So this was my class free kit that you got for placing a $25 order with my host code online in September 2018. Then I had a different one for last month in October, and then there's a host code and a special for this month when you place an order. And then if your order was $50 or more, you also got the free roll of braided linen trim. Yay! So that's what the prize is for sharing, for commenting on the video today. If you share the video today, then you'll still go into this drawing, but you'll also be entered into a separate drawing for the new snowflake trinkets. There's the lid. Ooh, that is not easy to see. Maybe you can read that. I don't know. Snowflake trinkets. Anyway, let me show you what they are, and I'm going to show you a little closer when I do the, yeah, you can't really see them here, but they're really cute. When we do the stamping portion, you'll get to see these better. So let me just show you them. But there's 2 styles in there, and I forget how many we get, but you get a bunch of snowflakes. They're nice and flat. Hey Sherry, by the way, I don't know who all I've missed here. For when you put them on cards, they won't be too bulky. Just use a glue dot, and they're brand new and exclusive for this month only. So that's your prize if you share my video. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cindy, and thank you guys for sharing and commenting and all that stuff. Okay, so let's get started with, this is a newsletter and stamping, so I'm going to do the news first. And my phone is going crazy with notifications, so if you see me swiping, that's why. So I'm going to show you the projects from last month's classes and tell you about this month's. So every month I have these classes, same thing every month. We never skip a month. There's a Friday night, Saturday morning date to choose from, date and time, November 16th and 17th for this month, Friday, Saturday, at the Midlothian Civic Center. So if you live local, you can attend. Hey, Evelyn. And hey, Lois, sorry. And if you're not local, unfortunately, you cannot attend. But if you're able to get here, you can come. Friday night, 5 p.m. to 9. Saturday, 9 to 3. It's come and go style. It's self-paced. I have lots of helpers, so we help you. Hey, Evelyn. But if you are good on your own, then you don't have to wait for my instructions. Self-paced. And so each month there's 4 classes to choose from. I'm going to show you the projects from each of the classes in October, which we actually just had those classes. So in October, card class, we make 4 cards for $15, but it's free if you place a minimum order. So here is one of the cards right there. And here's another one. This one I know was inspired from Pinterest. I can't remember if I copied it exactly. This one, however, was pretty much an exact copy from Pinterest. Ooh, hey from Austria, Jerly. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hey, Jerly. Anyway, I just thought it was so pretty, and you can't really see it, but there's Wink of Stella on the Christmas tree and all that. And then this one we made with the new sneak peek, it's not a sneak peek anymore, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that stuff in the stamping demo, so we'll talk about that more later. So that was card class. And then, get myself organized here. And then we do a Stamp-A-Stack class, so it is different. It's 20 cards for $30. But if you place an order, a minimum order, you only pay $10 for all 20 cards. And so, of course, this month it was all Christmas themed. So here's one I got straight off of Pinterest. Isn't that cute? And then here's another one, which I think I made up, but, you know, it all runs together after a while. Hey, Valerie. And hey, Yolanda. Everybody, don't forget to comment and share for prizes. This one, I believe, was from Pinterest as well. We made that one. This is the Stamp-A-Stack. And then this one is another one with the stamp set that will be exclusive, that you can only get this month. And I'll show you that stuff in a little bit. So that was Stamp-A-Stack. There was also a bonus project for bringing a new friend that I've never met before. And this was the bonus project. Nice and simple. Uses our new punch box that's in the holiday catalog and some new designer paper. Thank you guys for bringing friends. Okay, then we have scrapbook class. 3 12 by 12 pages, $15, free with a minimum order. And on this one, the 3 pages we made, let me just do them individually. This is the first one. So it's kind of Thanksgiving and fall. It says, simply thankful for all the good things. So there's that one. And then page 2 is this one here. It says, thinking of you with a grateful heart and happy harvest blessings. And you can see that embossing there, super cute. And then we made page 1 for this page. So this is page 1. So grateful for someone like you in my life. So this is another fall theme, but less, in my opinion, less Thanksgiving looking, but it's still a fall theme. Yay! And hey, Catherine, I'm kind of missing the highs right now because I'm talking so much, but Catherine, Rhonda, hello. Thank you guys for watching and commenting. Anyway, so there's that page, and it uses that new Country Lane, I think it's called stuff. Super cute. And then we'll be making this page in November on the 16th and 17th. This is page 2 that they will be making. I still got to get my angles right on this. Okay, so that's that one. And then last but not least, we also have a memory keeping class. A lot of my customers take memory keeping and scrapbooking, and they combine the pages together because they have the 3-ring binder, both do. So you can mix the pages however you want. They don't all have to be pocket or 12 by 12. And I usually try to coordinate the pages. So this month for memory keeping, And I know the reflections make it kind of hard to see here. But the pages are a combination of all of the 12 by 12 layouts this time instead of just one like I usually do. So this was actually page 1 and the other was page 2. And in this class, we always do the month. So November, next month we'll do December, then we'll do like a New Year's thing and then start over. Okay, so those are the classes. That's what we made last month. You can take the November classes. Anyone can take those. I will post links to RSVP and all that stuff. Hey, Joyce. Okay, and then, so I usually tell you guys about my demonstrator gathering. This month, because of OnStage and because of a big event I'm having for my demonstrators, we're not doing one Saturday, which was normally when it would be this Saturday. We're doing one online only on Facebook. So unfortunately you can't attend that because it's in a private Facebook group for demonstrators only. But Saturday, November 24th, we're having a big Stamp Therapist, that's my group name, Stamp Therapist Convention for demonstrators only. So if you are not a demonstrator and you want to attend that, you can just purchase the demonstrator kit and then sign up for my November 24th event. I only have a few spots left. I think 7 or 8 spots. But it's a big convention that I do for my downline to show them everything we saw at Stampin' Up's OnStage. So a lot of people come even if they went to OnStage because of course we'll do different projects and they will get to use, we're only going to be using new stuff, so celebration and occasions catalog stuff at that event. And then a lot of people who could not attend Stampin' Up's OnStage, which by the way is in Orlando, Florida. I don't remember if I said that part, but that's where I'm going next week. Morning, Lisa. So anyway, you can attend that November 24th if you sign up, get the starter kit, and then sign up for the event before it sells out. This will be my very first event using all that new stuff, so that would be your first chance to see it and use it with me. Your demonstrator or any demonstrators. So I have a to-go version. Sorry, you gotta scroll back down. Rhonda. I have a to-go version for demonstrators. So that's how it could be virtual. You can purchase it, and Rhonda, I'll make myself a note because I haven't publicized it. It's out there, but I just haven't put it on any demonstrator groups or anything. But I'll figure out how to get that info to you. Long story short, yes, you don't have to be in my group. Anyone can attend. It's in Midlothian, Texas. Any demonstrator can attend. But the to-go version will include the bag, all the gifts and goodies, and then the make and take supplies. But you will supply your own stamps and complete the projects yourself. Obviously, I don't know the stamps yet until next week when we go to OnStage. And then in December, my group is having a party. We always have a party in December. We do a handmade gift exchange, which is the most fun part. We do stamping and all kinds of stuff. So again, if you want to participate in these events here in Midlothian, you can get the starter kit. So most of the people in my group, if my group is over 130, most of them just do this for fun. They don't do any events or parties. They don't sell anything. They just purchase through themselves and get a discount. But they still come to these events that I do. So don't think that getting the kit is like, oh, now I have to do Facebook Lives and do parties and classes with 500 projects and all that stuff. You don't. Anyone can buy the kit. It's $99 plus tax only for $125 worth of merchandise. Then you're a demonstrator. And you can get a discount on your own purchases, and nothing bad happens if you quit being a demonstrator, except you can't come to my events anymore. That's the sad part. My demonstrator only events, obviously. Everybody can come to the others. So if y'all have any questions on that, let me know, and I will also post a link to get the demonstrator kit. But in January is when we'll be back to our regular meetings where anyone can attend and as a guest one time free and check it out before you get this demonstrator kit. Okay, other upcoming events real quick. You can still book a home party with me where I will come and teach you and your friends how to make all 20 of these Christmas cards. There's 4 designs. Everybody will make 5 of each from the Timeless Tidings kit in the holiday catalog. It's $29 per person. I'll come, bring the stamps, ink, and instructions, and they'll buy the kits ahead of time with their fee, and we'll make 20 Christmas cards in one night. They may not finish them all in one night, but they can get them all stamped and ready to assemble. I have one tomorrow night, and then I have 2 more after I get back from on stage, so you can set yours up still with me. Stamping cruise. So real quick, I'm going to try to show you guys some stuff from our stamping cruise, which was just a couple weeks ago. And I was going to wear my cruise shirt today, and then when I tried to get dressed, this is not my cruise shirt. It was in the dirty laundry still. Not still from that. I wore it to my classes. So anyway. But it's a stamping cruise. Anyone can go. Demonstrators, customers, non-customers, anyone can go. Even if you just want to go on a cruise and get a group rate, because we get a cheaper rate, you can do that and not take the stamping portion. People brought their spouses, their children, all kinds of people who weren't stamping with us as well. But you get to work on your own projects and do our projects. So everybody gets a bag. This was our bag from this year. Super cute. Landa's here. She was on the cruise, and of course she's back there clapping for it. We put something on your door so that everybody knows who's on the stamping cruise, and you get to keep it. This was on their door this year, on the cabin of your room. We gave everybody a document wallet with their initial on it. Isn't that cute? Hey, Pat. You get a name tag. Don't look too close at mine. It got a drink spilled on it. I don't know how that could happen on a cruise. But you get a name tag, and then there's a pocket so you can put your, well, I have mine in here, your room key in it, because that's how you pay for everything on a cruise, is they just scan this and it magically comes out of your bank account. There was in this little bag here, there was I don't know who's laughing, but yay, that's funny. A Bluetooth speaker. I didn't get one because we actually had more people sign up at the last minute, so April and I didn't get Bluetooth speakers, but everybody got a Bluetooth speaker. Here was their thank you card. Oh, thank you, Helen. Yes, Helen was on our cruise. Everybody got one of these, and it says, love what you do. It's one of our stamp cases, and inside was a chamois. It's not simply, it's just the chamois. Anyway, a chamois was inside, which is to clean your stamps with. So yay for that. We all got a shirt, which mine is dirty. The shirt had this little tag on it. Ooh, these lights. Can't see it. Oh no, the shirt had this tag on it. This was the tag, so everybody got a prize each day. And the prize was, you know, you got a different prize depending on what color we drew for you. So that was just the gifts, and I think there might have been a couple more that maybe I don't have here. And then, again, I'm going to try to show you guys these real quick. So the way we do them is 6 self-paced classes. Self-paced means just like when you come to my other classes, you can go work on them. Everything's set up, ready to go from day 1. You go work on it whenever you want. If you have any questions, you come let us know. We have PDF instructions. We email those out before the cruise, blah, blah, blah. So in those 6 classes, everybody made these 20 cards. Look at that. Look at that stack. 20 cards with envelopes from the Santa's Workshop Memories and More. I don't have time to flip through all these, but if you don't have the Santa's Workshop Memories and More kit, you should get it because it's all glittery. I love these faces. I usually never get emojis when I'm doing Facebook Live, so hey Christine. But anyway, I don't know if y'all can see. Yes, you can see that glitter. So a lot of these cards from Santa's Workshop Memories and More have glitter on them. Anyway, 20 cards. It's just like amazing. If you look on my, this is kind of related but unrelated. If you look on my this business page that you're on right now and go back, I posted a video of one of the guys on the cruise director, doing his morning show talking about our cruise. So anyway, Then we made an album for that we intend that you can put your cruise photos in after. So always take the scenic route. And then there's it's a fully complete album. You just need to add your photos. I've added one photo so far. That's Landa and I at Passion Island. Anyway, real quick, just flipping through here, a fully complete travel album. This is what we made this year. Of course, they'll be different next year, but we always do a travel album. We made this Christmas tree. Look at that. My lights are killing me here. And thank you, Joyce, by the way. But it's super cute, sparkly. It says Merry Little Christmas, but the lights are kind of making that not show very well. And mine has been Charlie Browned because of travel, but and mine was out on display on the table where people were stamping. We made this album. I lost my ribbon, but it has the braided linen tied around it. And then it's made out of envelopes. Really cute. There's inserts in the pockets. Thank you, Wendy. And then we also used the Timeless Tidings kit in the class. So everybody made 8 of the cards. I already showed these to you guys earlier. I love the emojis. So we made 8 of those instead of 20. And then we used the leftovers. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy was on our cruise too, to make some other projects. So we made this banner and it says Joy. Isn't that cute? I thought it was. I really like that one with the deer. Okay, so we made the banner out of the Timeless Tidings kit. Of course, you can see that we added a few things. We made this 2 12x12 scrapbook pages. Again, Timeless Tidings kit, plus a couple other things. And then we decorated one of our distressed tins. And all the cards they made would fit in here, which is 28 cards. So almost 30 cards, plus 2 albums. Plus some scrapbook pages and a banner, and yeah, so lots of stuff on the cruise. So sorry, I'm off the screen. So you should think about going on our cruise next year. Oh, thank you, Linda. Linda, sorry, and Sherry, thank you. You guys should think about going on the cruise next year. It's going to be awesome. It's October 6th through 13th, 2019. I'll post a link where you can go check out all the details and sign up if you want. You can put down a deposit on the cruise and then pay it off all year. So you have a year to pay it off. Well, basically almost a year. Okay, Stamping Bingo. I'm almost done with the news, I believe. Stamping Bingo is Friday, November 30th. At 6:30 p.m. here at my house. So we'll make some Christmas gift tags and then play 6 games of bingo for prizes, holiday catalog product, and a gift card. And then mark your calendars for December 8th if you want to attend my customer sneak peek of the occasions and celebration catalog. Saturday, December 8th for that one. I'm going to post a link if you guys want to join my email list. That way you can be notified of when all these things are happening. So for example, on the cruise, you may not be able to attend the cruise live, but we also offer a to-go version of the projects and the gifts and stuff. So we do change some of the gifts because of budget, because it costs less, and because maybe if they're super cruise specific, then we give you other gifts. But you can get all the projects and the bag and all that stuff. Okay, real quick about Stampin' Up! Specials. So Stampin' Up! Or they announced this before, but now it's available, the Snowflake Showcase. And I'm just going to show the flyer real quick because I'm going to show you this stuff when we do our stamping. So there's the flyer, but these products are only available in November. They will not be sold again, and it's going to be very sad when they're not sold again, especially the dies are to die for. You'll see. And then, but the stamps, the embellishments, the velvet paper, all these products are in November only or while supplies last, which means they could sell out. So take note. Order them today. Of course, demonstrators, we already got to order ours in October because that's a perk of being a demonstrator. So again, perks, even if you don't want to do this as a business, you can, like in December, we're going to get to order from the occasions and celebration catalogs, which start in January. We always get a discount on anything we order, pre-order, early or not. We get host benefits, like there's lots of perks for being a demonstrator. Okay, so I'll post, I'm sorry, yes, I will post info about the Snowflake Showcase when I edit this video later. Okay, Paper Pumpkin. So this is what Stampin' Up! Sent us as a sneak peek of November's Paper Pumpkin. This box right here, which is the box, but they say that's a sneak peek to what's inside. It's going to make, I wrote it down, I got to make sure I say it right, 10 Christmas cards, 5 each of 2 designs. And we demonstrators don't know what the designs are either. But there'll be an exclusive stamp set and of course a little, at least 1 ink inside. So if you're like, what's Paper Pumpkin? It's our monthly craft kit box in the mail. So you get this box. You get the supplies to make projects. They could be cards. They're usually cards, but they could be treats. They could be gift packaging, whatever. When they're cards, you always get envelopes that are matching and cute. You get instructions. You always get an exclusive stamp set that is not sold anywhere else. So you can only get it through Paper Pumpkin. You always get at least 1 Stampin' Spot, which is an ink pad basically. You can use it for any size stamp you have, and you can use it, it's really good for the Stamparatus. You get the embellishments you need, adhesive, it comes with dimensionals and or glue dots, whatever's needed, and then all the other supplies to make the projects. This one, I had to mark it. This one made 8 cards and envelopes. And then of course you get to keep the stamp set, and you get to keep the ink and all that stuff that you can use forever. So if you want the November kit, you can sign up by November 10th. That's our deadline every month, the 10th, to get that month's kit. And I'll post a link for that. Or you can purchase prepaid Paper Pumpkins, and you can get 1 month's worth, 3 months, 6 month, or 12 month. They make great gifts as well. Holidays are coming up. I know because the Today Show told me that the holiday season has started today. And so we can, you can start, stocking up on those gift ideas as well. The prepaid subscriptions, when you buy them, first of all, you purchase it, then they'll send you an email. Make sure you activate it, because if you don't activate it by the 10th of that month, it just sits there waiting for you to activate it. But they can count toward class purchases, my host code, and the 12-month one is $209, and you'll get host benefits if you purchase that one. And so basically you're prepaying for however many months you buy worth of Paper Pumpkins. Okay, so let me tell you about this month's online ordering special. Each month when you place an online order with me using this month's host code, which I've taped down to the table, so I'll show you in a minute. You get a class packet like the one I showed you earlier. This is not the one for this month. Mailed to you, and then email PDF instructions to make 4 cards. This month they are going to be using the Winter Woods bundle, which I love. We used the Winter Woods bundle on a couple of projects this last month in classes. These of course will not be the ones for the free class because I've already done them. But it'll be different projects using Winter Woods. I die cut and emboss whatever we can for you. I means Landa. And they're going to be cute because it's this set. Then if your online order using the host code is $50 or more, you will also get a free accessory. And I always figure out what that is when I start making the samples to see what matches it. So I don't know what they are yet. But yeah, so online order with the host code all November, and you'll get that free gift sent in December. Okay, so reminder, we're going to start our stamping demonstration now. Reminder, don't forget to comment when you're watching this video on Facebook Live, and you'll get entered into the drawing to win that card pack with the PDF instructions emailed. And then if you share the video, you'll get entered into another drawing to win the snowflake trinkets. So share the video too. I would appreciate it. So now I'm going to point the camera down and we're going to get started with our stamping, and I'll have a little more snowflake showcase stuff to show you and tell you about. Okay, so I'm going to point it down, and then I'm going to wait for my, what is it called? My iPad over here to catch up with me so I can see what you can see. And what you're seeing is a bunch of the stuff from Snowflake Showcase. So these are the two cards I already showed you that are from my class last month. And they both use stamps from these Snowflake Showcase stamp sets. So we have Snow is Glistening. This stamp set is only available in the month of November or While Supplies Last. And then Happiness Surrounds, same thing. So on this card you can see we use basically we only use this set, yeah. So the wreath image is what I call this one. We use that for a background. We made the flower, and then the dies, which I'll show you in a minute, and then the greeting. So this is a great all occasion. You can make it Christmas or any occasion stamp set. And then this card, actually bring it back, we used the wreath and the flower, but the greeting is from this one. Merry Christmas to you and peace on earth to all the world. So really pretty. Then, so again, only available in the month of November or While Supplies Last. These are the dies. There are 20 different dies. Let me grab, I have 3 more dies right here to see all 20. And if you pause this video and you're trying to count them, there are 2 right here. This is an outline that will fit that one. So we have those 3 snowflakes, which I'm going to use on my project today, and then this big gorgeous snowflake here, which we're actually using too, but I've already cut it. This one, blah blah blah. And guess what? These dies match both stamp sets, not just one. There isn't a bundle price, so you pick and choose what you want. No bundle pricing, but there's a die for this one. There's dies for tons of stuff here. All 3 of these snowflakes have their own die. And then there's, of course, just snowflakes and stuff. Before I show you some samples and do our project, there's one, Snowfloss Thinlits is what they are called. There's one more product, which is the white velvet sheets. And it's really impossible to show you what this is on TV. But it's velvet. It's fuzzy paper. And so it feels like snow. It feels like snowflakes. It feels like fur. You know, and so in person, it's really awesome to have that on your projects. Okay, so before we do our card today, I have some other samples to show you guys. This one, thank you, Pat. This one here is a, what am I trying to say? It's sort of a copy of a sample Stampin' Up! Gave us. It's a combination of 2 ideas Stampin' Up! Gave us demonstrators. So I did a watercolor wash background on watercolor paper. Trying to get this at an angle where you guys can see good. Stamped that big tree. I didn't hand cut it. I put it on my paper cutter and cut around it, but it's hand cut out. I die cut this one die with the velvet paper. And then, of course, there's one of the elements, which I said I was going to show you guys, and then I forgot to. Now I don't know where I set them. Oh, right here. The snowflake embellishments. There's 2 different styles, and they're nice and skinny and flat. And they each have a rhinestone in the center. Okay, so added that with a glue dot. Okay, so there's that sample. Then this one, I've had 3 sheets of the shimmery white paper with Brusho, blue Brusho on it, laying around literally in here since Brusho came out and I did my class, waiting to find something to do with it. So I had die cut this snowflake out of thick Whisper White cardstock, and I thought about the Brusho, so I just stuck that on there with that. So that's a quick and easy card. Brusho. Then here's another pretty quick and simple card. This one uses the Swirls and Curls background or embossing folder, our new glimmer paper. Oh, I forgot what it's called. They changed the name, but it's the white one. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, the new glimmer paper with that big snowflake and one of the greetings there, and of course an embellishment. Then I just wanted to show my idea. I know you can't really see this on the video, but to use the velvet paper for a snowy hill and for the tree. The tree is from the Into the Woods bundle, or in, what's it called, Winter Woods bundle. And there is a die in the Farmhouse bundle that cuts a hill if you don't want to do that by hand. So, and then I heat embossed this and added some sequins using my new Take Your Pick tool. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, this is just a simple card. Die cut a silver, foil, snowflake, the 3 that you can stamp, and then die cut out, add an embellishment, and one of the greetings from one of the sets. And then this is the card we're going to make today. Okay, so here we go. Well, these are all the supplies I'm going to use. So we have a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 for our card base. We have a 5 1/4 by 4 balmy blue, a 3 3/4 by 5 whisper white, and then a little piece of whisper white for our greeting. It is 1 by 1 1/4, 1 by 1 1/4. Okay, so just to get it out of the way, let me go ahead and stamp my greeting. This is the balmy blue ink, just to give a reminder. This is how you open our new stamp pads. You pretend you're gonna put on makeup or open a cell phone from the 90s. So just one move, open it up, and then close it like that, slide it. And then I'm just gonna put Joy right in the center of this piece in balmy blue, and then sponge a little balmy blue on the edges. I'm leaning on the table, so I'm making it shake. So there's that, nice and simple. For stamping on this card, believe it or not, that's it. Very simple. Don't forget though, normally I tell everyone at my classes to, your first step is fold your card base in half, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Fold it in half with the bone folder. And then stamp your handmade by on the back and sign it. That way whoever you give this card to knows that you made it, and there's no questions. Did she make that? Blah blah blah. So make sure you do that and then set this aside. Now we're going to bring this one in, this Whisper White, which again was 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to scooch this up so you get more in the center here, hopefully. Then we're going to take this Whisper White thick cardstock snowflake that I die cut out, and I've already used it once as a template, and we're going to use it as a template, I guess is the word, I'm not sure, and sponge. So here's the sponge. We're going to hold it. See how it's white in the center? That's because I was holding it there. And I'm just tapping the sponge on the stamp pad and then tapping on here. I believe, I mean, I just thought this was a good idea and did it as a card, but I believe I've seen at least one sample on Pinterest where they actually used this die as a template and sponged around it. So you could use any of the snowflakes as a template like this. And then you can just check yourself. It's pretty easy to put it back if you need to add more sponging. So, but anyway, just move it when you're ready for the next one. And this is it. It's super easy to make a quick background. I use the thick Whisper White on purpose so that I would be able to use it a little longer. And I'm just going to sponge the edges here, and it wouldn't break down so quickly from getting wet. Another thing you could do is use this to make one or two cards, and then use this on another project because it would look really cool. So you could do that as well, or just keep it and use it for a template as long as you can. Thank you, Jennifer. The blue card is a showstopper, Sarah. Thank you, and hi, Sarah. I'm not sure which blue one Sarah's talking about, but thank you. It was fun to play with it, and I don't usually, as a business demonstrator, I don't just sit around and play with stamping a whole lot, so it was a lot of fun. So I have those two pieces there. That was Balmy Blue ink, by the way. I'm sure you guys knew. And now, just for demonstration, because I know sometimes you get new viewers, especially if you guys share the video and get into a drawing for sharing, then you can have a chance to win something, and then your friend might not know how to do this. Okay, so remember, I'm sorry, I'm getting my extra pieces. Remember, these were our pieces. So this piece here that we're going to put this on top of, you can always punch and die cut from your pieces that you're going to layer on, so that you can save paper. I don't need another piece of Balmy Blue, and I'm going to have zero waste with this card. And then I'm going to use my precision base plate. So I've got the Big Shot platform. Then I have the thin die adapter. Then I have the precision base plate with a black side facing up. Put all those together so they're even. Put it on the Big Shot. Then I'll add this on top. And then one cutting pad on top. And I think I've told you guys this before, but when you use the precision base plate, it really tears up these cutting pads. So I just keep using one only for the precision until I can't use it anymore. So you see how bent this is. It's just from the precision base plate. I think it's worth it because the precision makes your intricate dies die cut and the paper pops out so smooth. So I always put it in where the curved side is going up like a U. And I just kind of force it through there. It doesn't take, honestly, that much effort. And then I would normally run it a lot faster than this, but it's shaking the camera, so I'm trying not to make you guys sick. See? And then because these are so intricate, I'm going to go backwards one more time just in case. Sorry about the shaking. Okay. And see, my platform just flipped. So next time I would run it through this way. And I just use it literally until it won't go through the machine anymore. And then I buy new ones. And actually what I really, really do, honestly, is I am constantly rotating top plates. So I'll use a clean top one on the magnetic platform for normal die cutting as long as I can. And when it gets really yucky, it goes to precision plate. And then when it gets ruined, it goes to trash and I get new ones. So that's my little, I can't think of the word, but my system for cutting pads. I want to show you, when you use the precision base plate, what I love is there's never any cleanup on the precision base plate. You're not getting paper out of here and out of here and out of somewhere else. It all stays here until you're ready to take it out. And then you get your die brush. And you really can use more pressure than you might think. Hopefully you guys can hear that pressure there. And to save time, I'm just going to do one of these. But, well, this one did really good. Usually I still have to get my toothpick and poke a couple of holes out. But look, they all came out. Love it. Let's see if this one is more normal. So I use a toothpick instead of the paper piercing tool because I don't like to cut myself. When I've done it almost every time, I'm lazy and I just grab the paper piercing tool instead. Well, they all came out too, but usually you have a piece or two that you have to poke out. And then we would do the same here. So that's how you use that. And now we can assemble our card. If Jennifer can find all her pieces. Okay, so let me look at my sample. We're going to use the silicone craft sheet to attach adhesive to these snowflakes. So you want the back showing. I just like this because it's faster and easier in my opinion. The silicone craft sheet just makes the excess adhesive disappear. It doesn't get on your scratch paper. It doesn't go anywhere. It just magically disappears. And you don't need to run this all over because you'll get those spider webs of adhesive everywhere. Just touch it to some of the solid parts of the paper and you will be good. So that one's going to go there. And if you, and I'm trying to get it only on these little, the tip ends here of the snowflake, because it's a skinny piece of paper, so it doesn't need a ton of adhesive. I was gonna say, oh, if you get the little spider webby things, which I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but it's kind of shiny, you can just sometimes use your finger, or Stampin' Up! Does not sell this anymore, but it's called an adhesive remover, and you can use that to kind of erase the shiny, it's not, what the shiny is adhesive that's still showing, so you just kind of rub it off. When I did this to my sample earlier, or yesterday, I actually ripped off one of these pieces of snowflake with my adhesive, but I just glued it back down, so if that happens, you can have surgery on it and it'll be fine. Okay, so there's our die cut snowflakes. Then we're going to add one of the trinkets. It's funny, I thought I would like this one better, but on most of the samples I thought this one looked better, for I don't know why. So we're going to use that one, and a mini glue dot, and that one is going to go right there. And this one's going to get a rhinestone. So paper piercing tool, put your finger on the rhinestone, otherwise it could fly across the room and hit your friend in the eye. Hold it down until you get that rhinestone stuck to it, and then stick it on your project. Nice and easy. And then this one's going to get a bow. So I have the Whisper White Baker's Twine, solid Baker's Twine. And I'm going to make a double bow, so I'm going to get 2 strings worth here. Tie a bow. And then trim all of these loose ends off at once. Okay, there's our bow. Where is a glue dot? I thought I was done with them, so I threw it to the side. And put that there. So each of them gets a little special something in the center. Again, I can go erase that the excess glue in the center later. I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensional, so this is a new sheet, but I am using up the edges of this one for my greeting. And we're getting, this card's pretty much done. It's very simple. Well, I think it's simple, but it's a cool background, and you could do it, you could use multiple colors, you could use shading. I guess I'm gonna need that piece that I die cut my snowflakes from. So, yeah. So see, you can die cut and then attach on top, and nobody will ever know. And then I attach that to the card base. Just a reminder, share the video, get entered into a drawing to win a full pack of these trinkets. Comment on the video, also get entered into a drawing to win a class packet to make 4 cards. I'm gonna bring you guys up. To make 4 cards from Falling for Leaves from a couple months ago. So there's the card. Now I can hold it where I can see what you guys can see. Hope you like that background. Oh, the hearts. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to say that so whoever wins the sharing prize, I'm going to mail this card to you as well with it. I wrote it down multiple times, but I didn't read it, obviously, when I was talking earlier. So I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stamping. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Wendy and Joyce. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for commenting. Don't forget, if you're watching it later, you can still comment. So I usually do the drawing in about a week, but sometimes I forget and it's a little later. So if you have commented by the time and shared by the time I do the drawing, then you're in. But I for sure will be out of town all next week and back late Saturday night. So feel free to keep on commenting and sharing until I'm able to do that drawing for you guys. And so 2 different prizes, you can get entered for both. Comment and share. If you have any questions on anything I talked about, let me know, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.